2021 Malibu M220 sitting on a tandem axle trailer, color match to the charcoal hull bottom. We have a charcoal main stripe, charcoal hull. We have red accents on the rear and the top deck and through the interior. This has a GX tower in charcoal with red forward piping on it. Has a set of clamping PTM board racks, a bimini top, 4 Wet Sounds tower speakers, some lighting. We'll get a good look at all that stuff here in a moment. We have white Malibu graphics on the side. Spare tire on that trailer. It's a big boat. It's a deep boat. Has a lot of room through the interior. We'll obviously see that when we jump inside, but in excellent shape. Has just 157 hours on the Malibu Monsoon M6DI. That's a 6.2 liter engine with 450 horsepower. We have Malibu pop-out cleats. I think, yeah, 3 of those down each side. As we come around the transom, Malibu surf gate. We have Power Wedge 3 underneath. The surf exhaust that kind of winds its way between the wedge. And then we have blue underwater lights. There is also a flip down. Actually, I'm going to set my... I need 2 hands for this. You have to pull this pin right here, and then it locks. We have the flip down swim platform too. There's also a transom camera mounted above the tow point. But a very nice boat, lightly used. Again, 157 hours. It does have fender pros, so you can clip your boat fenders into the side without tying them off on the cleat, which is really nice. And boat's in awesome shape. There were a couple scratches on the underside that we fixed and has left this boat in awesome shape. Again, the tandem axle trailer, it's in good shape. There are a couple spots where we have some chips in the paint along the top of this fender. Otherwise, good to go. Nice chrome wheels too. Let's jump inside. Check out the interior of the M220. See what we got going on. We've never had one of these for sale, so it's been fun to check the boat out. And we will be getting it on the water soon. Interior color scheme, we have a nice light gray, and mind you, I don't know the exact names for the color vinyls that they use, but we have a light gray base with charcoal gray boxing, and then we have red accents all throughout with red stitching. They have these stitching panels here as well that you'll see in a few different areas, and that red stitching has that cool pattern on it. But our vinyl's in awesome shape, really to be expected with this amount of hours on the boat. Previous owner took good care of it. We do have some seating here on the back with a step up into the interior. It is a tall boat, so it's a little bit of a step to get up there, but you do have traction. We do have a stereo control on the back here as well, and a ski pylon that you can pop up like so. That said, there's also a tow point, I mentioned earlier, right there. In the back, you can open these up. There's some storage trays, good spot to maybe keep your surf ropes and whatnot, but will not stay dry. There's no seals. You do have, again, the walkthrough up to between the sun pad and into the interior. And there is, I don't know what the material is or what company makes it. It's kind of it's just, obviously it's an EVA foam similar to SeaDek or Gator Step. It's a little bit firmer to the touch. So, I don't know what that means in terms of durability. It might be a little bit better, but a little bit of a firmer feel to the flooring than some boats that I've seen. But a nice charcoal gray, and it's in good shape, so it's holding up well. You can open up either side. There's a small chip here in the walkthrough. We have the boat cover on this side. Underneath that is one of the ballast bags. Now, the way this is set up, this has the Wake Makers kit on it. I don't know what the capacity is. I need to look that up, actually. I'll try to find that for the listing description, but this is a bag plumbed in, piggyback to this hard tank that you can see that kind of comes up the side and then back underneath this bag. The majority of the ballast is in the transom of the boat. You have a belly tank towards the front, and then there's also a tank under the seats in the bow. Again, I'll try to get that ballast number for the listing. I don't know exactly what it is right now without looking that up. I'm sure it's a substantial number. And then back here we have, above the engine, we have this nice storage tray. It's probably a better spot to keep your ropes, and if you have a life jacket that's damp, it's awesome to throw in here, and engine warms it up before you throw it on next time, and you're nice and toasty instead of putting on a cold, wet jacket. And then down here is our M6DI engine. We serviced it, so it's got fresh fluids, filters, and a new impeller. And it's good to go for this upcoming season, so this thing's dialed and ready. Close this up. Our back seat here is also a table. You can also slide the seat back on this track here. So you lift up, give it a pull. Boom, there you go. And then also the seat back, you can flip it and turn it into a table like so. So kind of cool. We'll go ahead and lock that back into place and slide it. I can't flip it around to have it face backwards with one hand, but it does face the transom of the boat if you want it to. You just kind of flip it around and hit the side to adjust the seat back. On the sides here, we have our speaker grills. There's 4 speakers back here. There's 2 in the bow, and then underneath this, or behind this grill at the driver's feet, there is a subwoofer. It's all wet sound stuff. The Rev 10s on the tower too. We have cup holders, some lighting throughout here, and kind of your C-deck or gator step traction trim, that same pattern you see kind of on the stitching. There is a trash can right here. You can get to that by flipping the seats up, where we have a drop-in spot for a cooler to fit, which is nice. And there's our trash can, kind of a wide trash can. It's a trash can nonetheless. Storage ends there. These have self-supporting hinges, which is great. Keeps open when you're getting drinks out. And then our starboard side seat flips up, as you can see. On this seat, there is a light stain here. I'm gonna have to try to get that up, but I wanted to point it out because I did just notice it. Here's a better look at our tower speakers. Rev 10s with the horns in the middle. And our PTM board racks, these clamp like so. And then you hit these buttons to release. You got one on each side. This is the water tank for the Mr. Mister. So you have the Mister up top that will spray water, fresh water, down into the interior on those really hot days. So you hit that button and the misters come on. I'm not going to turn them on now, but those are right here, here, and here. Then we also have a power fold with this switch on the tower. The knob or latch is up top. There's a small filler cushion here for the walk-through in the back, and nice deep storage down there as well. Oh, I forgot to mention, the side inlay on this side has a small crack through the material there at the cup holder, but functionally I don't think it's affecting anything, but it is there. I wanted to point it out. We do have a flip-up seat on the port side too. So get those on either side. And we can flip up the love seat here, seat back, and you have some more storage space underneath. You got some amps and whatnot, and some life jackets stored away at the moment. And under the seat, we have the air dam for the walkthrough and a bunch of fenders to go along with the boat as well. There we go. There are charging ports throughout the interior. And as we make our way over to the helm, nice big helm seat. It's wide, has some bolsters on it. This seat base can flip up as well. It is a power seat. So we come over here, we have our little, I think they call this the sport control dial or something like that. I'm going to sound like an idiot now. But you do have this left and right knob to adjust the height of the seat, which is cool. Nice steering wheel, adjustable angle on that. We have dual screens on the dash. They used to call this the Malibu. I don't know if that's what they call it now, but I'm going to keep calling it Malibu. But you have one on the left where you have all your lighting and your heater. So this does have a heater and a heated, I'm sorry, this is not a heated seat, but it is a power seat. But it does have a heater. And then we have all of our interior lighting, storage locker lighting, and those underwater lights in the back, which I'm going to turn off so we're not in the water, probably getting a little hot. And we have our stereo, which has Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB, you name it, it's got it. This also has like some Android capabilities, so I'm not sure exactly what apps you can get on here, but it sounds like maybe if you tether this thing to internet connection, you can download other apps on this small tablet on the left. Then our main screen is going to have all of our specs for like your speed, RPMs, wedge position, your depth. We're going to be able to activate all of our rider presets and such here as well. So you got that one front and center. And on the right side, we have a clamping phone charger, as well as our ignition switches below that. Heater outlet down here. There's also two more behind the driver's seat or slash under the driver's seat. M220 C-Deck traction on top of the glove box so your stuff won't slide around. And then the friction hinge on this billet lid. This has some storage, and there's your Fender Pro clips right there. Coming up into the bow. Again, there's an air dam that slides in here. Keep the cool air coming through on those chilly days. There is a ballast tank under the seat. So you don't have storage under here, but you have a nice open playpen seating space up front. A lot of room. We have flip-down armrests, which are really nice to have. And in the front center here is a flip-up hatch, so you can store a small anchor in there. Cup holders, speakers. You can access another small storage hatch in front of the helm there. I imagine that's more so for access to get behind the dash if you need to, but put a little cubby in there to make it usable if you need it. Vinyl and everything looks really good. The only thing I noticed was these stitches right here are showing a little bit of the white underlayment for whatever reason. I don't know why. But that's about all I saw on this entire interior. Everything else looks really, really good. The floor, as you can see, it just shows a little bit of like scuffing, but that's me being kind of nitpicky. But again, try to document these as well as we can on our used products, so you know what to expect if you come and see us. I've rambled on long enough on this M220. Hit us up here at N3 Boatworks if you have more questions. You can reach us at 317-845-9253. Thanks so much for watching.